We were 100% in agreement on the last cover by. Will that trend continue today? Stick around to find out. He just had a big hit movie in theaters, and Shang-Chi is in the spotlight for today's cover by. Welcome to the show. I'm Ryan, aka Magic Lasso. I have Comics for Thomas and just a little podcast, Cookie, standing by as we weigh in on a Shang-Chi cover today. Make sure to subscribe to my friends. Links to their YouTube channels are in the description for this video. Speaking of subscriptions, I would like to congratulate another friend of mine, Longbox Love Affair. He is around the 5K mark, 5,000 subscribers. That's amazing. So congratulations, Longbox Love Affair. Longbox Love Affair was one of the channels that actually got me interested in starting my own YouTube channel. He and his channel were a huge influence to me, and I'm happy that we're friends now. So when this video wraps up, if for some odd reason you're not one of the 5K subscribers to Longbox Love Affair, make sure to head over and check out his channel. I also included that in the description to this video today. As I mentioned, Shang-Chi is in the spotlight. It's Shang-Chi Volume 2, Issue number 4. And to get us started with thoughts on the A and B cover, here's Comics for Thomas.
So now we're taking a look at Shang-Chi, Volume 2, Issue number 4. This cover is interesting to me. It kind of looks like, and I'd have to take a look to see who is the artist. It might show on the front here. It very much looks like one of my favorite artists, Lin Yu. I don't think it is, but it's very, very close. So I like what's going on here. Obviously, I like his art a lot as is, so anyone who's drawing similar, I'm going to enjoy. I think there's a really good use of colors in this cover. It stands out. It would be a neat Virgin variant. It's not like I talk about Virgin variants all the time. I think they're fantastic because you really get to enjoy the art. Here, it wouldn't need to be one, but if it was one, I would enjoy that. So, and then taking a look at the B cover, just bringing it up again. When I first saw it, I thought that looks like a Michael Chow cover, or Michael Cho. I've got some Michael Cho variants, and it's very, very similar if you know, especially the bottom where it shows like the Shang-Chi versus the Marvel Universe, and it's almost like a movie poster, and you will notice that a lot of his variants do look like movie posters, which are obviously really nice. I like him kicking here. I don't know how I feel about how the rest of the characters are drawn around him. It might be because they almost look like floating heads, even though they're not, and I'm not a fan of that, but there's something about Reed Richards that is off to me. I don't know what it is, but we'll see.
All right, and what says you, Cookie, about these A and B covers?
What's going on, everyone? Cookie from Just a Little Podcast. We're back again for another cover by. This one is going to be Shang-Chi Volume 2, Issue 4. Now, I actually did pick up a few of these books, actually just one book. I picked up the first issue. I wasn't too crazy about it, so I didn't bother picking it up again. But these covers are really, really dope. So we have the cover A and the cover B. Cover A, you have Shang-Chi fighting with the entire family. It looks super sick. It's almost like a giant live-action scene of them all running into charge, almost like head-on to the battle. I thought that was a really, really cool cover. I like the concept of it. I like the detail of everything. And then you have cover B. Cover B, it screams a lot more of that old-school 70s, 80s vibe of the Kung Fu era. And I thought that was a really cool concept as well. I did think that the art was a little bit cartoonish. However, cover A had a little bit more of a realistic tone to it rather than cover B being cartoonish. But we're going to find out soon what I picked.
So Shang-Chi is a character that I'm more familiar with the name than I am the actual character. I could maybe write a couple sentences about this character if I had to. I haven't had the chance to see the motion picture yet, although I will. I've heard nothing but positive reviews about the feature film. I hear some people have said that it is possibly the best origin movie of a comic book superhero of all time, so that really intrigues me. And like I said, I definitely will watch it at some point, just haven't gotten that far yet. When it comes to these comic books, looking at the A cover first. Okay, we have family versus family. Now, it's a little hokey, but I kind of like the hoke. I like the cheese factor to it that Fantastic Four is guest starring in issue number 4 of Shang-Chi. I like that. And I never really noticed until this cover, at least in this depiction, how much the Thing looks like Robot Man from the Doom Patrol. I think it must just be this cover, but that's the first time I've ever put the two of those together. Put any type of parallel of the two of those together before. So we have family versus family. Okay, that's cool. There's not much background. I mean, there really isn't any background in this piece. And I get that you've got a lot of characters going on, and especially from that perspective that it was drawn in. But I have seen other covers with a lot of characters in them too, and they did have a background. I don't know if that's going to hold it against it when I end up voting for this cover or not. We're going to take a look at the B cover right now. Certainly has been mentioned already. It definitely has a cartoony feel to it, and I don't know if I'm crazy about that either. I do kind of like the movie poster vibes. I know when Cookie was talking, he mentioned like the 70s and 80s. It feels more 60s, 70s to me, at least. And makes me think of that old disco song, how everybody was kung fu fighting. I'll probably have that stuck in my head the rest of today. That's okay, at least it's a good song. It's not Baby Shark. It's also interesting, too, that the way that the Fantastic Four are cut off, but Susan Storm continues in invisible mode below that line. That's interesting. So I got something to think about. It is decision time. Luckily, I got a few minutes before I make up my mind. We'll go back, starting with Comics for Thomas, and get his opinion and which cover he's going to vote for, A or B.
So I'm surprisingly going to go with A on this one. Again, I think you can tell I just enjoyed the art a lot more. The use of the colors, the fact that it could be a Virgin variant or not, even though it's just a regular A cover. And again, it looks like one of my favorite artists, so I think it had it going for it right away. And again, that variant is, there's something off about the background, even though I like the middle character. But you can definitely tell it was Michael Cho.
All right, that's 1 for A. Is it 2 for A? Here's Cookie from Just a Little Podcast to let us know.
All right, and we're back. So I'm going to have to go with cover B. I think cover B is really, really cool. I love the concept of bringing back that old school kung fu feel, and I think it's almost like a kung fu movie poster. I think that is a really, really awesome concept. I do wish that the cartoonish had a little more detail to it. However, I still will go with cover B. I think cover B actually kills it, so wonder what you guys think.
Okay, we're not in agreement this time. So it's up to me to make the deciding vote. I think I'm going to go with B this time. So Cookie and I are going to be on the same page with this one. I think if the A cover had a little bit more background, or really any background to it, that might have swayed me a little bit more. Sorry, A cover, you're out of here. B is the winner today. I just like the feel to it. I like the movie poster vibes feel to it. It definitely feels kung fu-ish, if there's such a thing. I get those vibes and that feel from this B cover. So that's the one I'm going to pick today. And B is our winner in Cover By. What do you think? Was this a difficult decision? Would you have picked A or B? Dialogue about all of these things in the comment section below. Make sure to give this video a like, a thumbs up, because that's appreciated. As I mentioned before, if you haven't subscribed to my friend's channel, please do that too now that this video is wrapping up. And of course, if for some reason you're not subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do that. It's a great way to show support to my channel, and I certainly do appreciate it. So there's a third Friday this month. You get Cover By every other Friday, and since there's a third Friday this month, that means we go independent. We have an indie title for your Halloween weekend Cover By kickoff. So look for that in 2 weeks. Thanks again for joining me on today's Cover By. On behalf of Comics for Thomas and Just a Little Podcast, I'm Magic Lasso. Hope you have a great rest of your day.